Hey, what's up everyone? Jake Carver here with a all new video. Today I am playing a Courchevel high-low $1.50 turbo sit and go on PokerStars. Yes, that is correct. So I'm here in Canada playing scoops this last week and for another couple days, and I finally had an early night, which is not really a good thing, but it is a good thing in that I thought we would play some poker tonight, shoot some videos, and kind of do some cool stuff. So, what well, if you don't know what Courchevel is, and you probably don't, it is actually one of two games that I managed to make a final table at so far this scoop. I final tabled the Omaha 8 or better $200 event and the 1K rebuy turbo Courchevel event. So, clearly I am the fifth best Courchevel player in the world, so you're learning from the best here. Uh, so basically, the way that Courchevel works is if you ever played Omaha High-Low, it's basically that, except you get five cards and you see a one card of the flop pre-flop. So it's a little on the silly side, that's for sure. And I thought it would be fun to kind of play some hands, talk about it. It's a really like interesting game, I guess. I'm not really sure if it's the stupidest game I've ever played or one of the coolest, which makes it a fun game, I guess. Let me just lower this webcam down a little bit here. All right, we did it. So in this spot, I have I have an 8, so I have at least a pair of 8s with the ace-4 draw. So I think that might be a fold, but I'm going to be a little on the loose side, I guess, and call. If EC10, who is one of my best friends, Alex, with him betting here, I do have an ace-6 low, but and two pair, but it's very unlikely to be any good against 10 cards that are out right now. So I'm just gonna fold it here. My when I final tabled the scoop event, I got like 150 players or something like that, and it was like a real crapshoot. There was like five big blinds average stack at the final table. Oh, look at Alex with the double scoop, the ace three of hearts, the ace three of hearts, scoop. That's a pretty good hand. You just had the nut. Why? Yes, I will call. So yeah, it seems like a fun game, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. If not learn something, maybe you'll learn something. I don't know. So basically, it's been a lot of poker here in Toronto. I've basically done nothing besides wake up, play poker, go to sleep, and that's it for days. Looks like Alex has something not very good here, but he ends up getting half the pot. Uh, it looks to me like Alex had. Oh, I'll just do it this way. So Alex had 4-6. that, oh, 4-6 and a flush draw. Okay, I guess that's all right. This guy just had a low, right? Yeah, he just had I mean, a low and a couple of straight draws, but all right. I feel pretty good about reading PLO hands, but I'm certainly not fast enough at reading PLO 8 hands in a turbo format. Never mind when you have five cards to to deal with. So I still need some double checking there. I think two spots pay. Let's find that out. Yeah, two spots pay. So if I win this tournament, I can win $5.15, which would be one of the bigger scores I've had this scoop trip. That's not really true. I've got like 25K in cashes, but like 13K of that was the Courchevel, and I think 8K was the Omaha 8 or better, and then a couple small like scoop stuff besides that. So I'm off to the World Series once this is over, which should be in a couple days. I'll be headed off to the World Series for a long time. Looking forward to that. Playing a full schedule this year. There should be some really cool videos coming from that. I have a bunch of big plans. It looks like a straight, and he somehow got called by worse. Oh man, clearly Alex is the best. The best. He is just the best. So, one of the interesting things about Courchevel is that you can flop a set pre-flop, which is always fun. You can't usually say that. But if I had like two jacks here, even though you don't have a low, you can obviously play that hand pretty strongly because you have a set. So, it's a interesting game. I don't think anyone actually plays this game too. I think like Stars, I think Stars like made this game up and was just like, here, play 5 card PLO Omaha 8 or better, like PLO 8 with 5 cards. Like, why not? So I don't think anyone actually plays this game, and I think the next time I'll actually play this game for high stakes will probably be either W Coop or Scoop. But hey, maybe not. I've just, oh, it looks like Alex was caught bluffing. Unfortunately, not really the game you want to be bluffing too much in. So we got a pair of tens. We have at least 2 pair. We have tens and sixes, but it's not really a good hand. So my plan is probably just to fold if anybody puts any chips in the pot. Alex is gonna be aggressive on the button and just get to take it down. I think if I had like ace 10 and then some other big cards or like flush draw, I'd be able to call, but I think that's just a fold. I'm gonna be folding this almost for sure. I mean, I can't see the situation that I'll end up calling with this hand. This hand doesn't really flop very well when you know an ace is coming. It's not really the hand you want to see. So yeah, head off to the World Series. I've got a ton of plans for video content and stuff like that while I'm out there. I think that the stuff that I'm planning on doing will be unlike anything that anyone else has ever done at the World Series, and not in like I think it'll be cool. I don't think it'll be like revolutionary or anything like that, but I really hope you guys like it, and I hope all my plans work out. It's going to be kind of like video blogs meets like Life of Ivy type of stuff, and you should be seeing some cool behind the scenes stuff with me and Jason Mercier and Dan O'Brien. And yeah, so I've got a whole bunch of cool plans with that stuff. This is a pretty good hand because I think it's a pretty good hand. Note that I don't know anything. So I think it's a pretty good hand because we're guaranteed to flop we have a three straight, a 3 flush, and a very strong low draw if one other low card comes out. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good flop for us in this silly game. We've got full house draw, super wrap, super wrap, super low draw. Seems like a pretty nut flop for us. I love something about a hand history. So I had the 2, 3, 4, 4, 6 double suited, and there was an ace out on the pre-flop, and then somebody raised. It's like, what? How do you ever? I don't know. It's kind of a cool game. So I think. Yeah, just gonna fold that. If I had like ace deuce, I'd obviously play with the 6 out there. Maybe even like deuce 3 with the 6 and a flush draw. That would be fine. Who knows? Can't be. See, this would be a 6 starting hand if this was any low card. But I think with a 9, this is actually a pretty garbage hand, even blind versus blind. But in position, is it worth a call on a 9? All right, how bad could it be? Oh, look at that flop. Look at that flop. We got a flush draw, a pair, a straw, a wrap, the nut low draw. Oh, man. I wish I could display cards in time. He isn't even going to let me show him, I guess. How do we do this? Uh-oh. I think... Alright, I guess I can stop trying to show him my cards now, given that we don't we don't really have a good spot. He must have a set. He must have trip 9s or something like that. But getting 2 to 1 with this hand, we need any low card, and sometimes we win with a straight. I think I'm gonna call. Maybe that was bad. I mean, I guess there's a shot that our deuce is good in some tiny universe somewhere, but and now he checks. I wonder if this is a bluffing opportunity. I don't really know. I think he would think that I would jam if I had a 9 on the turn. Alright, I'm just gonna give up. Oh, look at that. Look at that tricky trick. Tricky. I escaped you. That can't be a correct check given that I didn't jam on the turn. If I had a 9, I would just jam the turn, right? And then that would just be that. So, man, that has to be a good call on our part pre-flop though. We have to be ahead pre-flop, even though he has a 9 and queens. Maybe not. Actually, I guess that's probably not true, given that there's a 9 out. But we're certainly miles ahead on the flop. Just saying. But yeah, so I've got a bunch of video content planned for the World Series this summer. I think it'll be really awesome and a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys. Uh, on a jack, when I have a 3 flush, a 3 straight, and a double pair, I think this is good enough to jam. I mean, like, if he has a jack, he's in bad shape. If he has aces or kings, we're in bad shape. If he has trip jacks, we're in bad shape. But anything else, I mean, not, and even how bad is bad shape? We have a double pair and a 3 flush, a 3 straight flush. Can't be that bad. And also, Alex is loosey goosey, I'm sure. Alright, we might be in a little bit of trouble now with Smoke and Jocko over here. He must have, like, aces or something. Alright, we're gonna have to run good, I guess. He does have trips. Oh, look at that flop. Oh, come on. Nice. Nuts! Scoop it. Alright, sick. Three-handed. That is some power poker right there, right? See, Courchevel is the best game ever. You just, like, click buttons and say, alright, give me all the money. You flop this at pre-flop? Doesn't even matter. I have a 3 straight flush. I think I can call this. I mean, maybe not. Maybe this is a bad call. But I do have a lot of cards in a row. And no low draw, though. We have seen Alex be kind of loose. Alright, let's see what our other 2 cards are. Do you guys want to look at the numbers? Yeah, let's chop it. I think one of the problems with calling this hand pre-flop is that this is a good flop for us, and it really isn't a great flop for us. But I'm gonna call one. Maybe I can bluff sometimes if the turn is a brick or like a brick spade and he checks, stuff like that. So now we have another straight draw with the jack to 10 jack, and I guess we have to fold. I guess we have to fold. I mean, I assume that we just have to fold. If he has any flush draw, it kills so many of our straight outs. Uh, he had nut low draw. I'm gonna just fold this, I think. He had the nut, the nut low draw, a pair of fives, and jack nine, and ace jack. So a couple of gut shots, a couple of pairs, and a nut low draw. Alright, we got ourselves a 10. I think that's good enough to open. Oh, look at that flop. Bingo, bango, bongo, as Mike Sexton would say. Oh, no. No, too much respect. Alright, this seems like a good hand. I mean, it probably isn't that good because we have no pair and not the nut low draw, but I'm definitely thinking we should be calling. Maybe that's bad. Again, how bad could it really be? So we have nut low draw, backdoor flush draw. No pair. We do have a couple of low draws, so we can't get counterfeited with like a 3 or a 4. But that is all we have. I think we just fold this with no pair. Maybe I'm just the biggest nit ever, though. Okay, so he has ace-7 low, and Alex has a set of 8s. We figured that out before the pot got shipped, I'll point out. Very barely. Alex in the chat, which has been very amusing so far. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm planning on making some other videos for you guys while while I'm here. So I think we'll be doing some no limit videos. Maybe I'll do a couple of reviews of other people's scoops and stuff, just depending on what happens and you know how the rest of my week goes. Hopefully, I'm just too busy making final tables to do any of that. So yeah. So all right, let's see. Looks like nut low, or not nut low, but low enough. Oops, I don't know why I keep loading the text hand history like anybody will know what's going on. So Alex had aces and 8s, and this guy had deuce 4. Okay. Deuce 4 and a flush draw and all the straight draws. he's got a lot of equity against ace 8, or ace 6 I guess, on the turn. The other thing I want to talk to you guys about, which I guess you'll you might have seen by now, but I'm gonna load this video up, see how it goes, and actually, I want to be. I put together a website where I can post a bunch of like articles and blogs, and have other people write articles and blogs. I've been working on this for a while, but it'll automatically aggregate all the video posts, automatically aggregate all the video posts, do like social media feeds and all this other cool stuff. So jasonsomerville.com is my new website for that kind of stuff, as you might have seen with the intro, which I'm not sure if I got out yet or not. But hey, if you check it out, jasonsomerville.com, I'll be putting a bunch of like articles and blogs on there, and although it's not 100% ready yet, I'm still working out some minor bug fixes as of this second. I am that poor guy is disconnected. I am planning on posting a whole lot of stuff, and hope you guys saw when he was all in. I guess I can move the camera over now, huh? Look at that technology these days. This is unfortunate for this poor guy. But yeah, so I plan on putting a lot of stuff up on that site. Let me know what you guys think if you check it out. You know, you'll be able to read the text, I think. Good old, good old 150 sit and goes, just like the old days. So it looks like it's gonna be effectively heads up with this guy sitting out. I guess. I guess proper strategy in a $1.50 sit and go doesn't really matter. Boy, what a hand this is. We got Ace King. I guess the Deuce 7 doesn't really help at all. But the Ace King Queen has to be decent. We only lose to pocket aces right now, and I guess like a 2-3-4 with a bunch of suits is pretty scary. Also, one of those low rundowns. So if Alex pots it, I'm just gonna pot it. He's too good. He just folded it. This seems like another good hand. I don't think it's worth re-raising, but we're a 3 away from the wrap of the century, and any kind of like low hand seems good. An ace obviously is not the worst, and I guess it's not the best either. Flop another deuce, any kind of 2 pair. We've got a lot of options. This is a pretty good flop for us. We flop 2 pair, a decent low, a flush draw, and a gut shot. And we just got there with our gut shot. So we have the nut gut shot. We chop the nut low if he has any kind of hand with a 5 in it. And we're going to just bet. I think I should bet a lot, because likely we're going to be I'm going to quarter him if he has anything with a 5 in it. Like a deuce 5 has a ace to 5, and he can't fold that, I don't think. So get a min raise here. I think it's a little bit loose, but we do have an overpair on the button. I guess with the deuce out, maybe this is not a raise, but we're effectively heads up with 50 chips in the pot as like overlay, so it can't be that bad, right? We have a 3 flush, an overpair, a bad low draw. How bad could it be? So it looks like Alex is gonna call. We do flop a low, which is not a very good low though. I think I'd rather bet here than check back, even though our hand isn't very good. I think I'd rather be the one to bet and make Alex fold rather than check back, and knowing Alex, he'll almost certainly bet on every turn card once I check back. So I think I'd rather bet flop, check back turn, and then river we can just make a decision on. I have a feeling he has a better low than us, or he has like an ace, but any good ace probably has a low also. So we'll just take a second and check. Well, we still have a low. We still have a shot at winning half this pot, but if he like bets 750, I think we're just gonna lose. So we probably get half the pot is my prediction here. Yeah, we get half with our 3-8. So here we got jacks and 7s with an ace. Not obviously jacks and 7s, but we got a pair of jacks, pair of 7s with an ace. I think this is just a. Is it a fold? Oh, he limps, so we can't even fold. Let's see what we get there. On a deuce 6-10, I assume he's going to just be barreling so much, we'll just be folding incorrectly, so. And also, don't forget, we have to cash, so we have that cash overlay. Excuse me. So, We have deuce 3 and kings. I think this is a re-raise. Just, we have a decent low draw, I mean potential low draw. We obviously have a decent hand with having kings. He did pot it on the button, which is a little bit scary to me, but, you know, hey. How bad could this be? That seems like a good flop for us. I mean, how hard is it? It's got to be pretty hard for him to have a hand that has a 10 in it, just because hands with 10s are not inherently very good. He did have it. Oh, man. And we actually had outs. Oh no, third place. All right, we'll sweat. We'll sweat the finish for this at least. Unfortunately, I did not continue my Courchevel streak for tournaments. That can't be. I guess it's okay. But he just opens the deuce four. I mean, it's obviously fine because it's $1.50 sit and go. But I don't think that's proper. That's a proper call when I pot it. But you know, hey. This could be Alex's biggest cash of scoop, by the way, should he win this. That's probably not an exaggeration either. Let's see the hands. Looks like Alex has a straight flush, so he's going to win the high. He loses the low, though, to the 3-4. Got a raise here from Alex. I've never done live commentary before for Courchevel. This is just a taste of what poker will be like in 10 years, right? When this is the only game anyone ever plays. I hope you guys like this video. As usual, let me know at Jason Somerville on Twitter. Jason Somerville. I have some sort of Facebook page. Alex has a low flush. That's it. He scoops it with a flush. All right, so yeah, like I was saying, let me know what you guys. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below on Twitter, Facebook, all that usual stuff what you guys thought. And don't forget to check out my site, jasonsomerville.com, and there'll be more videos coming soon. Thanks, guys.